So a couple weeks ago, we unfortunately had to let one of our newer guys go. Just under 3 months he'd been with the company, and the entire analysis was, okay, well, how did he interview? Well, he interviewed great. What was his mindset? Positive mindset, hard worker, came in every day with a great attitude. Ultimately, just didn't perform. And I feel, in my personal opinion, that it was for personal reasons. So we talk about doing things for the right reasons. We, as a team, sat down and had really constructive, active conversations around what can we do to put this person in the position to win beyond our company, right? What can we do to better his life and his situation so that this doesn't happen to him a second time, right? So he can keep that confidence and keep running forward at his pace that he wants to run at. And we had so many good ideas and so many ways that we executed on that it almost warranted the question of, well, what is he doing for himself? What is he doing for himself to put himself in a successful situation or position, right, to his own right? And it just comes down to, everybody should take a beat and understand your why, understand what you're doing, right? But why you're doing it is so much more important. Because and let's take career, for instance, right? So many people often form their life personally around their career because that's the society that's taught us, right? The 40-hour work week, the 9-to-5 gig, get your $75,000, $100,000 salary, build up to it, right? And then you work for, until you're 65, and then you retire, and then you die. And that's just how it's supposed to go. Well, that's fucking bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that, So many more constructive and positive ways you can live life that will ultimately better evolution, right? And so when you form your career around your life, but more specifically going back to your goal setting, right? Understanding what goals you want to accomplish, right? What do you want to do in life? Break that down into goals, missions, objectives, whatever you need to do, understanding that why. Ultimately, by definition, you form everything else around those goals, right? So even if you take $20,000 less salary, you're a lot happier because you have that extra 10 hours a week to play with your kids maybe, right? Or maybe that 10 hours a week is spent learning a language so that you can travel the world and you end up living in France one day because you had such a great experience. And you know what? You just ultimately ended life the way you wanted to end it, right? In a positive note, doing what you always loved, and you did whatever it took to get there because you were doing it for the right reasons, right? And you were the happiest and most joyful as a result of that.